Hello, my dear students, and welcome back. I know your exams are right around the corner, and that pressure must be building up, right? But hey, don't you worry one bit, because today we are going to revise one of the most interesting chapters in psychology, motivation and emotion. Are you feeling a little anxious, a little stressed out, or maybe even a little excited deep down? Well, guess what? This chapter is the secret key to understanding all of those feelings, and once you understand them, you can totally master them. So, like it says, bilkul tension nahi lena. Let's get you all set to absolutely ace that paper. All right, let's dive right in. Have you ever really stopped to wonder what pushes you to pull an all-nighter before a big exam? Or why you dream of getting into that top-tier college? The answer is one single, powerful word: motivation. And get this, the word itself actually comes from the Latin movere, which literally means to move. So you see, motivation is simply the force that moves us to do everything we do.
Okay, now look at this cycle here on the screen. It looks pretty simple, doesn't it? But trust me, it's the engine behind every single thing we do. Let's take our exams as an example. You have a need, right, to get that A+ on your report card. That need then creates a drive, this kind of restless feeling that just won't let you sit still. So what happens? You start channeling that energy into goal-directed behavior. You're making flashcards, you're solving old papers, attending extra classes. And then, when the results come out and you see that beautiful A+, that's the achievement. The tension is gone, and you feel that incredible sense of accomplishment. It's a really powerful cycle.
So if you're ever asked for a perfect textbook definition in your exam, here it is. Motivation is the process of persistent behavior directed towards a specific goal. Just think of it like the fuel in a car. The goal is your destination, and motivation is the petrol that gets you there. Whether it's for a short trip like waking up for class, or a long journey of late-night revision sessions.
So, where do all these motivations even come from? Well, we can actually divide them into two very simple categories. The easiest way to think about them is as needs of the body and needs of the heart and mind. Let's break that down, shall we?
Okay, so on one side we have our biological motives. These are your body's most basic demands. Hunger, thirst, you get the picture. It's pretty much your body's low battery warning going off. But then on the other side, we have psychosocial motives. These are the needs we learn from the world around us. You know, the need for friends, the desire to succeed in your exams. This is all about leveling up your life.
And what are these heart's needs, exactly? Well, there's the need for affiliation. That's your entire friend circle and all your WhatsApp groups. Then there's the need for power, like wanting to be the team captain or the class monitor. And then there's the big one, the need for achievement. This is you, right now, completely driven to crack these exams. And of course, there's curiosity. That's the reason you just can't stop scrolling through Instagram reels or exploring new things online.
Now let's talk about a super-duper important theory by a man named Abraham Maslow. He arranged all our needs in this beautiful pyramid, which is just a fantastic way to understand what really, truly drives us. Pay close attention here, because this is a very common exam question. So, the most crucial point about this pyramid is that you have to satisfy the needs at the bottom before you can even think about moving up to the higher levels. It's just like building a house, right? You absolutely need a strong foundation before you can build the top floor. Let's take a look at each level, one by one. Right at the very bottom, the foundation of everything, are our physiological needs. These are the absolute basics for survival. You know the saying, roti, kapra, makan. Food, water, warmth, rest. Without these, pretty much nothing else matters.
Okay, so once our basic survival needs are taken care of, we can move up to the next level, safety needs. This is all about feeling secure in the world, having a safe home, being in good health, and just having some stability in our lives.
Next up, we have the need for belongingness and love. We humans are social creatures. We need our friends, we need our family, we need our relationships. This level is all about charging up our social battery.
And after we feel like we belong, we start to crave esteem. This is the need to feel good about ourselves. It's about achievement, it's about gaining respect from others, and it's about building up our own self-confidence. Getting good grades and feeling proud of it, that fits right in here.
And finally, at the very peak of the pyramid is self-actualization. This is the ultimate drive to become the best you can possibly be, to fulfill your own unique potential. Think about great minds like the mathematician Ramanujan. They reach this level, fully realizing their amazing talents.
All right, pens and papers at the ready. This is a classic exam question, often for 3 marks. Explain Maslow's hierarchy of needs. You want to know how to score full marks on this one? Don't worry, I've got you covered.
Here's your perfect answer, point by point. First, you have to mention it was proposed by Abraham Maslow. Second, explain that it arranges needs in a pyramid. Third, and this is the key point, Beta, you must state that lower-level needs have to be met first. Then, you just list the 5 levels and always end with a simple example, like a hungry person will seek food before seeking respect. That's a perfect answer. Now that we've understood what drives our actions, let's switch gears and explore the world of our feelings. I mean, think about it. When you achieve a goal, you feel happy. When you face a setback, you might feel sad or frustrated. Our motivations and our emotions are deeply, deeply connected. So let's dive into the fascinating world of emotions.
So, psychologists believe there are at least 6 basic universal emotions. And what makes them basic? Well, it's because they are hardwired right into us, like an evolutionary gift. It doesn't matter where you are in the world. From a small village in India to a big city in America, everyone understands the feeling and the facial expression for happiness, sadness, fear, anger, surprise, and disgust.
And this picture illustrates the point brilliantly. Our faces are basically open books. The expressions we make for these basic emotions are universal. You could say they were the original emojis, understood by everyone without needing any translation at all.
Okay, now for the most practical and probably the most important part of this entire session. Let's talk about one specific emotion that I know is on all of your minds right now, anxiety. But you don't need to fear it. I'm going to give you a Brahmastra, a super weapon, a complete toolkit to manage your exam stress effectively. Here is your 5-step action plan to conquer exam anxiety. Number 1, prepare well. There is just no substitute for good old-fashioned hard work. Number 2, rehearse. Take mock tests. Get a feel for the real thing. Number 3, inoculation. This is such a powerful technique. Just close your eyes and imagine yourself in the exam hall, feeling totally calm and in control. 4, positive thinking. Your inner voice is your biggest cheerleader. You have to keep telling yourself, I am prepared and I will do my best. And finally, number 5, and maybe the most important, seek support. Don't just bottle up your feelings. Talk to your parents, your teachers, a friend. You're not alone in this, Beta.
And just like that, that's a wrap on our super revision. We've understood what motivates us, we've climbed Maslow's pyramid together, we've touched upon our basic emotions, and most importantly, we now know how to manage our exam anxiety. You have all the tools you need to succeed.
My dear students, you are prepared so well, and you are ready. I want you to walk into that exam hall with confidence. Believe in yourself, and believe in all the hard work you've put in. You've totally got this. All the very, very best for your exams.